It's our responsibility to deliver a wide variety of items to different addresses and through different routes. Our company used to provide supply services, making sure that the services are being seamlessly delivered to the client. We will represent to you our company in a professional and cost-effective manner and ensure that the service are delivered to an organization client on time and efficiently. The Amoroso Express Delivery Service, we carry, we care. Our service circulate to those remaining items to delivered. So let us start first to deliver the geometric design. The geometric design of roads is a branch of highway engineering concerned with the positioning of the physical elements of the road according to the standard and constraint. The basic objective of geometric design are optimize, efficient, and safety while minimizing cost and environment damage. The geometric design of highway is influenced by the characteristic of the vehicle, the behavior of the driver, the psychology of the driver, traffic characteristic, traffic volume, and traffic speed. Severity of movements and accident can be reduced largely by implementing a proper design. The main objective of geometric design is to get optimum efficiency in the traffic operation period and maximum safety. Basic components of the highway. The basic components of the highway are road width. It is the sum of pavement or carriageway including separator and the shoulder. Cross slope or chamber. It is the slope that is provided in the transverse direction of the pavement or carriageway. The cross slope helps to drain off the rainwater from the road surface. Pavement. The pavement that is designed for the movement of one line of traffic. Road margin. This is area served as the purpose of accommodating vehicle that is compelled to be taken out of the pavement or the roadway. Next, the traffic separator or median. It functions to prevent head-on collision between vehicle moving in the opposite direction in an adjusted line. Then, the curbs. It is the boundary between the pavement and the shoulder. Curbs are desirably to be constructed for the urban roads. These geometric elements are designed and influenced by the psychology of the driver, the characteristic of the vehicle, and the traffic of the region. Highway safety is ensured by fulfilling the management of these elements in a skillful manners. Factors affecting the geometric design of highways. Various factors that govern the geometric design of highways are the design speed. Design speed parameter affects the length of the vertical curves, the horizontal curves, and the sight distances. Then the topography factors. It directly affects the sight distance, horizontal curve, and the length of vertical curves. The last one is the other factor affecting highways are the vehicle, human, environment, and economy, and traffic. Here we come now to horizontal and vertical alignment of highway. The horizontal alignment of highway is referred to as a plan view, which is truly equivalent to the perspective on an aerial photo of a roadway. Vertical alignment. It specifies the elevation point along the roadway. It is represented in a profile view, which gives the elevation of all points measured along the length of highway. A primary concern in vertical highway will establish the transition of road elevation between two grades. The transition is achieved by means of vertical curve, the crest vertical curves, and the sub-vertical curves. Construction of vertical curve is generally a costly operation requiring the movement of significant amounts of earthen materials. We are now to deliver the second in our list, the pavement design. Pavement design deals with the structural design of roads, both bituminous and concrete, that are commonly known as flexible and rigid pavement. This is the two types of pavement design structures. Flexible pavement is constructed from bituminous or unbound material, and the stress is transmitted to the subgrade through the lateral distribution of the applied load and depth. Flexible pavement is constructed with the asphaltic cement and aggregates usually consist of several layers. A rigid pavement. is constructed with the Portland cement concrete, PCC, and aggregate. The stress and rigid pavement is transmitted to the subgrade through beam or slab effect. It contains sufficient beam strength to be able to bridge over localized subgrade failures and areas of inadequate supports. Let's proceed to the principle for flexible and rigid pavement. Flexible pavement, the primarily function of the pavement structure is to reduce and distribute the surface stress an acceptable level at the subgrade to a level that pavement permanent deformation. In a rigid pavement, distribution whole loads by the beam action of the Portland cement concrete PCC slab, which is made of a material that has a high modulus of elasticity. A pavement function is to distribute the traffic load stress to the soil at the magnitude that will not shear or distort the soil. In addition, let me introduce to you the AASHTO method. The most common empirical design method is that put forward in 1993 AASHTO Guide for Design of Pavement Structure. The equation relates pavement structure to applied loads, service life, and subgrade support as measured by resilient modulus. Factors affecting pavement design: wheel load, axle configuration, vehicle speed, repetition of loads, subgrade types, temperature, and precipitation. And now we're here to deliver the last on our list, the traffic engineering. Traffic engineering. Traffic engineering, which covers a broad range of engineering application with a focus on the safety of public and efficient use of transportation resources and the mobility of people and goods. It also involves technology to optimize traffic flow and reduce congestion. Road traffic sign. Due to the increasing incidence of road accident and due to volume of traffic and bad habits of motor vehicle drivers, it is important to recognize the road sign worldwide. We are now to the basic principle of road signs. The principle of road sign is to be perceived clearly by the driver traveling at a relative high speed, whose attention is solicited by the driving requirements. The road sign must be efficient in the valorization principle, means to use only the needed and useful sign. Regulatory and warning signs should be installed sparingly. Then the concentration principle. The signs should be installed for the drivers to see at a glance by night and day. The last one is the legibility principle. Sign must be easy to recognize, not needing too much comprehension. Warning sign. It is used to warn traffic of potentially hazardous condition on or adjacent to the roadways. Intersection sign. Intersections are critically aspect of street design as the point where motorist, vehicle, and pedestrian movement converge. Prescription sign. The prescription road sign informs the drivers of the traffic law and regulation that could be an offense to anyone who disregards and violates it. Direction sign. It has to inform the drivers of the end of the restriction to highway use. Informative sign. The objective of this sign is to give the drivers miscellaneous information useful in his driving and general knowledge. Then the traffic signal is defined as the power-operated traffic control device except flasher, sign, and markings for directing of warning motorists, cyclists, and pedestrians. Pavement markings. Pavement marking was introduced to delineate the road certain line, lane boundaries, no passing zone, pavement edges, roadway transition, timing patterns. In conclusion, traffic engineering is a dynamic and evolving field facing new challenges and opportunities with the growth of urbanization, smart mobility, and sustainable. So, that's the end of the session in delivering the service in highway and railroad engineering.